with Adam Montiel and Jeremy West, live from the California Mid-State Fair.
You know what I love? It's day number 2 of the California Mid-State Fair. I love the class that exudes from 15C and the Mission Square area. A beautiful cheese plate, and it's funny because you be here for 12 days. The cheese plate is really never the same each day. There's a little difference. Look at Ricky's getting a Marcona. We got some triple cream brie. We got some beautiful things. I've been dipping into that way too much. I'm going to stay off of that now, let other people play along. But this has been so much fun. 15C really hooks it up. If you got kids and they want a chicken sandwich, or if you got
how about a pizza?
Pizza, there's everything here, including beer, wine, cider. This is the
wood-fired pizzas right here at 15C.
It's really cool. The best place to be at the fair. And the Cork Dorks and the Crush 92.5 broadcasting live every single day. Today, our friends from Tooth and Nail Wine. And I got to say, honestly, to the four of you here, Tooth and Nail has supported the Crush for a long time. I remember having you guys on a while ago, and it's like the fair, it's this and that, it's in Liquid Lunch. Like, you guys have supported the Crush. Not only that, you've supported the Liquid Lunch and the Cork Dorks. So, Jeremy and I are very thankful.
We come up with ideas, and you test ideas, you kind of throw them out there to see what happens. And it's always Tooth and Nail. We always kind of bounce stuff off you guys. We're like, what if we did a camp out in the vineyards with the Cork Dorks?
Sure.
And then Rob Murray's like, yeah, bring them out, man. We'll go down to, what's the vineyard called?
Murmur
Vineyard down in Santa Barbara County.
Maria.
Just outside, just past Betaravia there. And
we got nothing done.
Well, we were supposed to record a show, but we had so much fun we never got there.
Even like
Julie Simon's there. She's roasting a pig.
A whole
the
pig,
thing catches on fire. We're throwing ice on it.
Rob grabs this flaming pig.
Yes,
that was pretty heroic.
And pulls it out of the fire.
That was
we
heroic.
ate it that night,
because
and it
Julie
was delicious.
Simon's like 5'3" and maybe 80 pounds soaking wet.
She's out there in a dude's like wife beater shirt, like just kicking this pig's ass.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it was fun.
And the fact that, we get invited to do these kind of things with you guys, it's just awesome. So thank you for
But then we've been super classy.
Us.
Remember, it's super classy. In there, that reserved tasting room that they have. We've done a show there.
That's true.
We've done things up on
New
your
Year's Eve
verandas.
New Year's Eve parties.
You guys throw it down.
I feel like we've done everything but the moat. So I'm just going to bring that up.
Float the moat.
Who's in charge of the moat at this table?
Ricky. Ricky's in charge of
Ricky!
the moat. I imagine it's Ricky.
Float the moat with the Cork Dorks.
We cleaned it over the pandemic.
Really?
We gutted, we drained everything, and
what did we find?
We
what did you find? How many?
We found
a lot of hats. The
floppy hats.
Yeah, the Kentucky Derby hats. We found lots of those.
A bike. A bike.
No way.
A bicycle.
Like a BMX or like a road bike or.
That's like if you imagine if you were to drain the Seine. Is that how you say it? The river in France, the Seine, whatever you say. Like if you imagine if you were to drain or like the Thames
or Nacimiento.
What you would find?
Can you imagine what you would find if you drained Nacimiento?
Or
I don't think people want to see that.
Yeah, I know.
Jimmy Hoffa or something.
Yeah, exactly.
There, right?
Some things are better left kind of untouched, but. We got some great wines here. We touched a little bit into the squad, the Tooth and Nail line, which are really approachable. There's going to be something for everybody. And even better, they cast that net wide so you can get them, on the shelf, maybe in a restaurant, of course, at Tooth and Nail, 46 West, First Castle on the right. Yeah. But I am super stoked to get into the just some of the different wines, like the more direct, the more elevated ones. We got the Stasis Gamay Noir. Unreal. Now, for someone who doesn't know Gamay, talk about its similarities to Pinot. Talk about why it's good chilled. Talk about how you produce this, because it is a special wine that I just want more people to get into.
Yeah. So this is from Murmur Vineyard, vineyard that Rob planted back in 2007. Gamay is super fun. It's just got this verve and energy to it from being coastal. And, it is similar to Pinot Noir in its body, but it's got this snap to it and some savory notes that I think makes it unique. And it's just fun. It's light, and if you want to get geeky with it and complex, you can. But if you just want to kick back and eat and enjoy it.
Carbonic?
No,
right?
No, so
there's a few varieties that I see Jeremy get really excited about. Gamay is one of them. We'll get to the Grenache later, but he gets all giddy.
Tempranillo. I always see him get that way with Tempranillo, too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was interesting. So this was we've been doing it now for a couple years this way. We destem it all, and then we put it into puncheons, so 500-liter barrels with the heads pulled off. Just leave them on their end, and we don't touch it. No yeast, no nutrient, no anything. And it just spontaneously ferments quick. This always comes in like 5th, 6th, 7th of October every year.
Wow.
It rips like Pinot does.
Yep.
Like it's real speedy.
Yeah.
And we usually get it off the skins pretty quick, and then we just throw it down to neutral oak.
This is Murmur, right?
Yep.
But I mean, it's like we had Beaujolais Nouveau Gamay, and we weren't really into it at the time. And I realized palates were still pretty young or whatever. And, we hadn't tasted a lot of wine. And, I think I would have a different opinion of it today. But there's something special about what comes from California. What is it? Is it a little bit of the heat? Is it the sand? What are the differences that you think makes pushes this over the top for you?
Well, it's undeniably California.
Right.
It's just dripping with sunshine. Certainly the proximity to the coast is
which Gamay needs, doesn't it, to be this? I mean, because if Beaujolais Nouveau is a much cooler climate.
Beaujolais.
Right.
Yes.
Beaujolais, whatever.
Beaujolais is
bougie is something different.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
It's much further north.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not close to the ocean. Murmur is all sand, and it's like 7 miles from the ocean, but it is much further south.
This is just such a bright wine. Like, there's just so much that's in the glass. Like, I get into the nose, and it's okay. I mean, but it's really when you
love it with a
drink
little
this
chill,
wine.
don't you?
Yeah, and I feel like it's such a versatile wine. Like, I feel like you could have this wine with anything. I mean, honestly, like if you were going to do barbecue or you're going to do seafood or you're going to do it, I mean, it really would work in a lot of different.
Certainly anything you would do with a Pinot.
Yeah,
Right?
I think it's almost. It's as versatile, if not a little more. I think because of the, the chilling factor. Like this goes great with sushi.
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like it'd be sacrilegious to chill Pinot, right? People maybe chiller more than cellar.
I mean, a hot day, who cares?
Yeah, right. But like this one, it's like with some like these like carbonic Cab Francs or these carbonic wines, you serve them with a little light chill, and they kind of pop like bubble gum in a way. Like they just got a real fun aspect to them that you just want. That's the thing that brings you back for that second, third, fourth taste. You just love it.
Yep.
Ricky, what about a Gamay party? What about a Gamay event? What about Megan? I mean, this is what you guys both probably work together
Gamay
to
soiree.
Gamay foray.
Yeah, I was gonna say gammy all day. Let's
Yeah.
change that.
Come here real quick. Let me get you there.
Oh,
There we go.
thank
Now
you,
we can
thank
hear you. So, I mean, have you guys kicked this idea around? Do you have enough? Can you make enough of this stuff? I feel like this is
people
something
care
that
about
we
it
have to
enough?
take care of.
Yes.
I think it's right up the alley. Jeremy probably won't say this, but he had one of the highest Gamay scores in California history.
Of course he did.
From, what is that, last year's
Wine
Stasis?
enthusiast.
What,
yeah.
Wine enthusiast, yep. So he won't say that, but I will. And I've got enough bottles at home still left, and the winery doesn't. So all good. But, Gamay, I think, as an easy sell for us. People, they don't know what it is, and when they hear about it, they want to buy it. And we're like, but we don't make that much of it, And so I think that's a party we should have, Megan.
It is absolutely a party that we should have.
Gamay all day?
But also at the same time for probably, more directed towards our members because it's not, we don't make a ton of it and that's a special thing about it. So it's kind of being a member with us that's one of the amazing perks that you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do we become a member? I mean, we go to the website, but we should really come out and get the experience and then
Yeah, you can do it either way. You can do it on our website or to really get the feel and the experience of the castle and the membership is to come out and to experience Tooth and Nail itself.
All right, we got 2 more hours with these kids. Adam, are you
Nice.
ready for this?
I am.
All right, we just got this thing into first gear. Let's go. We'll come back. We got more with the folks from Tooth and Nail 46 West, Paso Robles. First castle on the right. It's the Cork Dorks live from Mission